Hey y'all, Xavier here, and we're back again. Today we're gonna be watching episode 2 of House of the Dragon, the Game of Thrones prequel. So last episode we got introduced to some characters. We got introduced to Rhaenyra, Daemon, the King Viserys. We got introduced to Emma, but she died. Who was Rhaenyra's mother and the wife of King Viserys. Those are Targaryens involved so far. And also, what's her name? Rhaenys, yeah. Rhaenys Targaryen, who married Corlys Velaryon, and they have 2 children. And Corlys Velaryon is the currently. He was the master of ships, and the master of Driftmark, which is like a sister island to Dragonstone, which is where the ancestral seat of the Targaryens since they escaped Valyria. And the heir is called the Prince or Princess of Dragonstone. She's now Rhaenyra after Balon died shortly after birth, which is also what killed Emma. They did the whole medieval C-section thing on her, and she died. It's a blood loss, and then that contributed to Rhaenyra being named the heir after Daemon did some things where he was giving command of Uglooks. He got them firing up, did some brutality on the citizens. And then one night after Balon died, he said some off-cover remarks. Viserys said, "Yo, you're not the heir. Rhaenyra is," and then she got the that promotion to heir. Introduced to Alicent, who is the daughter of the Hand of the King Ottawa, and she's also best friend to Rhaenyra. Otto does not get along with Daemon. Daemon does get along with Sari, I think that's the character's name. I don't think it was said in the first episode. We saw her in the brothel, and she was also with him with the dragon. At the end, he's married, but he doesn't like his wife. We got introduced to Lionel Strong, who's on the small council. The Maester, Melos, the Grand Maester, who's also on the small council. Beesbury, Lord Beesbury, who's the Master of Coin. And then the King, yeah. And then Daemon, Corlys, Otto. Yeah, those are the people on the small council. Right, so we got introduced to Syrax and Caraxes, the dragons. Syrax is Rhaenyra's dragon. Caraxes is Daemon's dragon. Balerion, we saw his big skull at the end. Anything else? There was a tournament. We got introduced to Sir Crystal Cole. He was involved in that tournament, and he was jousting with and fighting with Daemon. Anyone else? Sir Westerling, who is the protector of Rhaenyra on the Kingsguard. So he's assigned to protect Rhaenyra. So I think that's about it. And so let's get into it. Okay, so we see the introduction for the first time. Okay, so far we see that it's Game of Thrones, like the music is similar, not the same. Okay, not amazing. They're just following the formula, I guess. crabs. We're gonna see that the parrot guy that was talked about last episode, or the crab. Ugh. Yeah, I would not want to go that way. The crabs, right, the crab feeder guy.
With the help of the Hand, I've invited a number of fine candidates to court. All have passed fair trials.
Okay.
4 ships have now been lost.
So,
The last one was flying my banner. The Stepstones have now grown into a conflagration, yet you sit here and dither about court business.
What reason does the crab feeder have to fear us? The king's own brother has been allowed to seize Dragonstone and fortify it with an...
oh wow.
Daemon has squatted there for over half a year without even a protest from the...
That's wild.
Ships and men are at the ready. The Stepstones will be settled. In time.
Oh, so it's gonna be.
You have dragon riders, father.
Oh, she's talking up. Oh, she's not supposed to do that.
Send us.
It isn't that simple, Rhaenyra.
It would be a show of force.
At least the princess has a plan.
This knight will protect you as well. You should choose.
Okay, alright. So they're gonna see about the new Kingsguard. They did not respect her for talking up. Oh, they did not like that. Okay. So she's not got a great standing so far. Was it disrespectful or something like that? I don't know.
You might thank him for his loyal service, Princess.
We thank you for your loyal service to the crown.
Thank you, Otto, for giving her a hand there.
Sir Criston Cole.
She gonna choose him?
I fought for a year as a foot soldier against the Dornish incursions. Sir Arlen Dondarrion knighted me after we raised 2 of the watchtowers along the Burnway.
So he got his knighthood because of how good of a fighter he is.
I choose Sir Criston Cole.
Yep.
My father should be defended by a man who's known real combat. Should he not?
That's a good point.
Of course, Princess.
Well, let's
Protection.
plan Sir Criston's investiture then.
She's using protection over alliance. Okay.
This was the Enoglion, where the blood mages worked their craft.
It is truly wondrous what you've built.
Okay.
I only pore over the histories and provide.
Okay,
the
so it was
facts.
building
The
Valyria.
stonemasons built the structures. The glory of old Valyria will never be seen again. 7 hills.
Okay, so he was building Valyria, not like Westeros or like the Seven Kingdoms, anything like that. Okay, so we see here a little bit of a relationship forming between Alicent and Viserys.
I wish she would approach me.
What if you went to her?
There are times when I would rather face the Black Dread himself than a daughter of 15.
You do have such an easy way about you, Your Grace.
I'm laughing
I do
before
not mention-
because I see the subtitles before he speaks.
No, Your Grace.
Keeping it a secret? Okay. So like only Otto and a couple of the servants would know, or the knights.
What if your father were to remarry?
What, you remarry you? That's what she's saying here.
He chose you for his heir.
He didn't choose me, he spurned Daemon.
6F1 half a dozen of the other? It's you in the position. Maybe for not the reason you want, but you got there. You got there.
You're in the quiet of the sept. I feel close to her. I know it sounds foolish.
I don't think it's...
Yeah, it's not foolish.
I don't. Good.
I agree with you, Rainer. It's not foolish. It's just, you know, how you... It's just how you grieve. That's part of your healing process. And it's not harmful. No, it's just something you do. It helps. So, yeah. Oh, you can see the pain she's been holding back. Don't think she's dealt with it at all since it's been 6 months of nothing. She's just been focusing on...
I want him to see me as more than his little girl. Mine own father does not know the language of girls either.
Alison playing both sides here a bit. Okay then. Okay.
You paint such an aspirant portrait of Valyrian, of course.
It is an honest one, cousin. At the moment, the crown is perceived as being vulnerable.
Yeah, I can see how it would be seen as vulnerable.
To elude a storm, you can either sail into it or around it. But you must never await its coming.
Okay. Wise words. This is awkward. Somebody speak.
We haven't spoken much.
Okay, somebody spoke.
Since
Yeah.
you're the king.
He's the king. That don't mean
I loved your mother.
being a father is easier. Oh, this is for the king's wounds. I get, but yeah.
And hopefully stop the advance of the rot.
Oh, this is because of the prick that we saw last episode, that in the last episode. This is so awkward. You can tell he doesn't want to do this.
I imagine even dragons get lonely.
Yeah, everything gets
Your
lonely.
Grace, it would be a great honor to join our houses as they were in Old Valyria. I would give you many children of pure Valyrian blood so that we might strengthen the royal line and the realm.
Is that what your father told you to say?
Yeah. Or mother, one of the two.
It bothers you, does it not?
My father is a king. It is his duty to take a new wife and strengthen his line.
I did not ask for less than importance. I asked whether this bothers you.
Lena is your daughter, princess. Does it bother you?
Of course it does. But I understand the order of things.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
I'm not sure you do.
Explain.
If you mean to elicit some anger from me, you should know that you are failing, princess.
I don't think she's failing. She do look kind of angry. Well, not angry, but a bit miffed.
When I'm queen, I will create a new order.
Oh, I wish that could be Rhaenyra. But the men of the realm already had their opportunity to appoint a ruling queen at the Great Council, and they denied it.
They denied you, Princess Rhaenys.
Oh, watcha?
The queen who never was.
Okay.
But they bent the knee to me and called me heir to the throne.
Do you remind your father's men of that as you carry their cups? Men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne.
I very much believe that. I absolutely believe that. They definitely would. Gotta keep the patriarchy strong. They'll support the man.
The prince has invited you to his wedding, Your Grace. It is in 2 days' time.
God's been good.
Oh
Who
boy.
is Lady Missaria?
We believe
Damon's whore.
Okay.
this is nothing less than sedition. I strongly agree.
Oh yeah, they have to
My
answer that.
brother wishes to provoke me. To answer is to give him what.
Yeah, but you can't let this go unchallenged. You have to do something.
Dromon hidrotso iles darilaros. Darilaro belo matsumbile iderepte enkono.
Assemble a detachment, Otto. I will go to Dragonstone and drag Damon back to face justice
Your
myself.
Grace.
Yo, are you challenging him?
Your Grace, but I can't.
Excuse me? You cannot allow it?
Damon is without.
Who is the king? You're not the king here, Otto. He is the king. Is he gonna listen? Or is he gonna do it himself? Ma. Okay, Otto is going. Oh, is this where we're gonna see the scene in the trailer where
Only got a court. Why do you destroy yours?
where Damon points his sword at him? I think that we saw that scene in the trailer. I didn't like his language though. I cannot allow it. What? Can I tell that you're... Well, what you can allow doesn't matter here. It's what he allows you to allow. Okay?
You're to relinquish the dragon's egg, disband your army, banish your whore.
Oh, jeez.
Dragonstone by order of His Grace King Viserys.
Where is the king? I don't see him.
His Grace would never lower himself to entertain such a mummer's farce.
Sir Crispin, wasn't it?
Sir.
Sir Kristen Cole, my prince.
Ah, yes, apologies. I can't recall.
Perhaps my prince recalls when I knocked him off his horse.
Okay, okay.
Very good.
Listen, even if it ends in the death of your unborn child and its mother.
Oh, okay, okay. It's getting... Oh, see, there's a scene. It's getting testy. Caraxes. That's the name, right?
Sheathe the fucking steel.
I don't want to take on a dragon. Okay, I respect that. I would not want to either. That would be stupid. You'd all be dead. Oh! Okay, Rhaenyra is making a move here.
Then please escort the princess to safety.
Take care not to startle Syrax, my lords. She's rather protective of...
Yeah? Yeah, Tubbo. Move, Otto. You're not the boss of her.
I'm right here, Uncle. The object of your ire. The reason that you were disinherited. If you wish to be restored as heir, you'll need to kill me. So do it.
Okay. Okay, that was a power play. In my eyes, that was a power play by her. To let Otto know that, yo, I'm your boss. You're not the boss of me.
You're safe with me, I swear it.
You are Targaryen. You can afford to play your stupid games with the king, but I cannot.
Yes, she's right. He has protection, she doesn't.
From what?
Fear.
Interesting answer. Very interesting. It speaks to a lot of what she's gone through. What she wants to be liberated from is fear. She's already free to do what she wants, basically, because she left with him. She's not a slave anymore, so. But she's still fearful because of what she's gone through. Okay. I understand.
And the sea snake holds claim to nearly half the realm's ships.
He would not dare withhold them in the face of the realm's need. Who is he to act to me?
No one, Your Grace.
Hector? I need to look up that word. Before I do the discussion what Hector means. Oh, so she went there of her own volition. She didn't ask, or she wasn't asked to, or ordered to. She made her own play. Okay.
And retrieve the egg without bloodshed. A feat I'm not sure Sir Otto could have accomplished alone.
No, he would not have. That man was just riling things up. He was gonna escalate it further. Well, until the dragon, but even with the dragon there, also might have like, this ego might have gotten the better of him.
Your mother's absence is a wound that will never heal.
Like your finger. I don't know. Finger looks bad.
I have decided to take a new wife. I intend to marry.
Alicent?
The Lady Alicent Hightower.
Oh boy. Okay, so I guess that's the email of the small council.
I've always thought of you and I as having been made from the same cloth.
Who's he talking to? Oh. Okay.
It was never my brother's strongest trait.
What?
Fostering war?
Being king.
Oh, okay.
I will speak of my brother as I wish.
You may not.
You will not.
Exactly.
The other realm's second sons, Damon. Our worth is not given.
It's taken.
It must be made.
Okay.
The road ahead is uncertain, but the end is clear. Aegon will be king. He's the firstborn son of the king.
You will be with your own child sooner than late.
I do not wish to get married.
Even I do not exist above tradition and duty, Rhaenyra.
None of it needs be this way in truth. No one's here for me.
The crab feeder has dug in for siege on Bloodstone while his men sabotage our fleet. The matter of the stepstones is regrettably urgent.
Crabs will soon dine on all of us.
We are losing.
Dragon!
Oh, we're gonna see a battle next episode. Alright. Okay, like I thought. Cause it was like I thought, cause it was setting up. Okay, right, cause like he was setting up, they were setting up for there to be a battle. Like at the end that we saw with Corlys talking to Daemon about the stepstones and stuff. And then we saw it in the first episode of the stepstones being talked about and all that. So yeah. They've been setting it up for the last episodes of the battle. And so we see that Rhaenyra is gonna. They're asking Rhaenyra is in some kind of trouble. They're saying she's supposed to be married. The king had a son. Okay. Fair. Right, but let's talk about this episode. What do we see this episode? So we started off with So what was in this episode? We saw the proposal of Lyra. That's her name, Lyra, to be the king's new wife. Corlys spoke like out of turn, and also Rhaenyra spoke out of turn at like a small council. We also saw the building of the relationship between Alicent and Viserys. We also saw what did we also see? We saw that Viserys wasn't really too keen on this new this proposed marriage. And there was a talk between Rhaenyra and Rhaenys about what the king has to marry again, what that would mean for her, and that she has the power now as the heir, but the men of the realm, the lords, they're not gonna be too kind of held to go into that, even though they're about to be table. That might not be much yeah. So what else was there? Right, Daemon stole an egg. The egg that was supposed to be in Prince Balon's cradle. He sold it for his own purposes. And then we saw Otto volunteered himself to be the king's envoy. And then the tensions are rising. Sorry, before that, Kriston was chosen as the new Knight of the Kingsguard because the old Kingsguard commander died, and then her Rhaenyra's assigned Kingsguard, Sir Westerling, he was promoted to be commander of the Kingsguard. I think they have to vote on it. The Kingsguard, they each vote on it. So yeah, she chose Sir Kriston because he was the only one of the one proposed who had combat experience. So even though like two of the other knights, was it Malista and I remember the other elves, but yeah, so they had they were strong allies, but he said nah. Rhaenyra said nah. Okay, so Kriston was there with Commander Westerling and the Maester. Speaking of the Maester, we said the King's hand. It's been rotten. I'm assuming that's because of the cut he got in episode 1 near the end with on the chair. I don't know. I think with the same hand. Yeah, it was because it was this hand. Yeah, this finger and this hand, the left hand, and that was the one that was cut. Because remember, he looked that way. Yeah. With the maggots and stuff. All right. So and then if so, back to Dragonstone. So there was this little. The tensions were rising. Caraxes was there, and then tensions eased a little bit, and then Rhaenyra came in on Syrax. Rhaenyra came in on him, and then she was like, "Yo, put my balls on the table, put the lips on the table." She put her lips on the table, and she was like, "Yo, I'm using my dragon to enforce my authority here. Step aside." She knows her uncle has love for her. Her uncle cares deeply about family. He will not take disrespect. I would saw the end with Corlys. And when Daemon was speaking to Corlys, yo, I can speak disrespectfully of my brother, my niece, whatever, but yo, you don't, okay? Watch your tongue, watch your mouth. Right. Keep it calm. Right, so Ian and Rhaenyra have a talk in Valyrian. I know, he looks at Mysaria. Yeah, that's her name, not Missaria. Missaria. She's not from Westeros, so you can tell by the accent. She's from Essos, and she was a former slave, right? So Missaria understands Valyrian. So okay, that makes sense. Since maybe she is from a region, an Essos that has Valyrian connection. So that's probably why she and Daemon got so close, because she can speak Valyrian, he can speak Valyrian, and so that might have been. I mean, was it maybe when he rented her out, and he, or maybe like yeah, that was part of what drew him to her, that she spoke Valyrian. Okay, I don't know, could be. I don't remember if that was said in the book or not, but it could be a thing, because it makes sense. That'll be a thing that links them, and then so the relationship gets from there. Right, so Rhaenyra makes her talk. She gets the egg back. Daemon backs down. And then Mr. in that little chat with Daemon later, she's like, "Yo, you have your protection because you are royalty. I do not have that protection. I cannot have give you children. I cannot give you anything like that. I'm here because I want to be liberated. We have a good relationship. Do not do this stuff like this. Okay? I am not protected, you are protected. You said you would keep me safe. Don't be doing stunts like this, okay? They will not make me safe. You're gonna kill me regardless of what you say, okay? Right. So, and then we see that Rhaenyra did this without permission. She did over the king's head. And, that led to them, because she was like making a play. She was like, I have to prove my worth, I have to do something. She understands what she has with Daemon, or the uncle, and she was like, yo, he's not gonna attack me. Let me just do this. Prevent arms being present bloodshed. Okay, she did it. Yeah. And it led to this little talk that they had about both of them accepting what the things are. I'm assuming the praying that Rhaenyra does. They said that she had a little talk about Alicent with. I assume that's helped her in this world because it's been months now. So they had the talk between Viserys and Rhaenyra. They think, they accept that the king needs to remarry. I don't know, 6 months seems kind of short. I don't know, you would assume you would want to give him a year, but I don't know. They have to be like, things are vulnerable because Daemon is in Dragonstone. Even though he's not there. There's a thing on the stepstones between these parrots. What else was there? Right, the queen is dead. The heir is female. All of that. So things are vulnerable. So you have to remarry. So I guess that's why it accelerated it. Or maybe it's not accelerated at all. Maybe 6 months was like a long time for them. I don't know. I'm not Westerosi. I'm not a maester who studied that city little old town about all this. So who knows? Right. And at the small council, the king announces it's going to be Alicent with his new wife. Otto is grinning. Corlys is upset. He leaves the meeting. So yeah, we can assume that he's no longer on the small council because he can't be throwing. That's like twice in like a couple weeks that he's been disrespectful at the small council. He's like, first time was about. The first time I won. Alright, the king doing nothing about the pirates. The king did say he was doing something, but he wasn't like, whatever he was doing, he wasn't really pushing things along. And it might have been like the free cities might have been like, because it Pentos and what's the other city name? Volantis? I think those are my city's name. They're just like, what's the word I'm looking for? Let's be playing along with him, but they don't really intend to do anything about the parrots. So right, okay, so he chose Allison. Corlys storms out. Rhaenyra storms out because she feels betrayed. You know, I would feel betrayed too, because you know, how did this happen? You know, it looks like because I'm assuming Rhaenyra was thinking like, wait, Alicent knows about this, and she didn't tell me. You mean Alicent knew about this from before? So why didn't she tell me? Why didn't she warn me that this was gonna happen? You know, Alicent, Rhaenyra was thinking, oh, there must be some more to this. Oh, things must have been happening that I wasn't aware of. Of course, things happening that she wasn't aware of. For this to happen, that would mean something else that was happening, you know? Okay. Lena, I think it's Lena. It's Lera or Lena? No, one of the two. Right, so the king rejects that. Alicent is chosen. Otto is happy. Oh, interesting point before we move on. We say that the king went to Sir Otto, not Sir Otto, I mean Lord Strong, about his opinion because he's unencumbered, so he doesn't have a stake in the game here. He's just, you know, about his business. The Master of Law is just giving his opinion. Mr. Peacebird is gonna think about how to fix him financially. The Maester he's a Maester, so whatever opinion he gives is gonna be linked to what other people, the bias of the Maesters, or as an order. So you know, yeah, he can ask for his opinion and stuff, but it's gonna be with a bias. It might be good advice you get, but it's gonna be a biased advice, even if it might be good. Sure, Otto, as his the king must know that Otto put forward his daughter. Otto sent his daughter to him, so Otto has a vested interest in this. Corlys obviously has an interest. He presented his daughter. Is name on the council at this point? I don't know. I don't think so. Anybody else in the council? No. Right. Okay. So yeah, Strong. Yeah, makes sense. Like he's unencumbered, so he's unbiased. Oh, let me look up the word Hector. What does Hector mean? Hector. Okay, Hector means to behave in an arrogant or intimidating way. I would not have you act to me. Something like that, he said. Who is that said to? I don't remember who he was said to, but okay. Okay, I can see. Whatever. Right, so. At the end, we see the conversation between Daemon and Corlys, and it's intercut with the crab feeder doing his thing. Daemon says, don't respect my brother, I can disrespect him, you don't. Corlys is saying, yo, let's ally, let's do something about these people on the stepstones, because, you know, hey, they're gonna affect my business I've inherited just nothing. You know, I've inherited this island Driftmark, but other than that, nothing. So I've built up my wealth. I've done the work. I put in this. Yo, I want to protect it. I need your help. Let's ally. Let's join forces. Okay. And you know, let's take care of this problem. Okay. And so that's just building up to what we're gonna see with this battle with this parrot, the crab feeder guy. Okay. I don't think I have any more to say right now. Cool. See you later. Bye.